Naglakbay ako sa ating
Happy Forest.
Cheers!
nakita ang ganda ng aking mundo. Halina't tumayo.
Shots! So we will do shots later, but
Hey guys, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. This is the Ugly Tourist. We're just an age gap couple, but it's a big gap because she's not in here this morning. She's usually not here on Wednesdays. But yeah, she's not usually here. We've got a regular show for you guys today. I'm trying to keep up with all the other vloggers, and it's been hard to do. So Philly's here. Philly's here. Let's see who's all here. I just seen Philly pop up. McLovin's here. Enrique's here. Two of the regular guys. They're belly up to the bar. And McLovin wanted me to bring donuts. I can't bring donuts. I just got back from bringing Me to school. We got in a little tussle last night. Baby was crying, and I was in my dungeon in here. And I opened the door, and the baby's crying. I go, why didn't you tell me the baby was crying? She said, I forgot. I forgot. So I got a little testes. So let's see what we got on the board here today. Yeah, Enrique, I got Enrique right here. Enrique, we'll start answering stuff right away. Yeah, I'm going to be quiet about that. I told him we're going to shut that down. We're going to shut that joke down. We're going to start another one. A couple people got upset with the vlogging association, so I quit. I didn't do it no more. If you haven't seen our last video I think was a pretty good one. There's Philly in the Philippines right here. He says good morning and the thrilling and exciting Angela City, Philippines. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. A couple things are going on right now I want to talk about. So let's say hi to everybody in here. Good morning. I'm having trouble with my glasses now. It's hike, fish, and cook. I like that. How's the baby? The baby's doing good. The baby's doing good. Dane got in a little bit of trouble or a little cut down there, where I eat too much information. Got a little infected. Took her to she went to the doctor yesterday. I had to watch the baby. Good morning, Chuck. Congratulations. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We're all four of us getting to know each other, so everybody's saying good morning right now. Let's see, Trucker Big Dan. I knew a Trucker Little Dan once. No relation, I bet. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Mike Holmes. J-Dub's here. We got 20. Now, I'm going to tell you, Wednesdays, I was thinking about cutting out Wednesdays. It was topping out at about 25. It might happen again today, but I kind of like it. It's an outlet for me. Maybe I'll unleash all my anger today. I don't really have a lot of anger today. Our Philippine journey's here. He's hanging out with us. Good morning, OBJ. Okay. What in the hell's going on? Ugly. So many great people in the chat. Yeah, sometimes we bring the greatness. We bring the greatness out in the vlogging community. Sometimes, but sometimes not. I'm going to get all the good mornings out of the way. Good morning, all, Enrique says. Good morning. And there's a lot of good mornings here. That's very cordial, guys. That's the way I want my chat. 22, I think 30 might be a record on a Wednesday. Now, we haven't had triple digits like Philly in the Philippines. I gotta cut back. I gotta curtail my beer intake. I'm having about 6 a day. So that's that's pretty spiffy. But no, I haven't had to hide it from him yet. If he starts crying too much, maybe I'll give him one. Man up, big boy, and unleash that anger. I don't have really all that much anger. Now, I had a few things to talk about. I wanted to know what you guys thought of that last vlog, if anybody saw it. And I wanted to know what you thought about I don't know the dude's name or whatever, but he got punched at Kokomos for having a camera. Yeah. Ugly, I couldn't sleep. Do you have any advice? Let me think on that. Yeah. Those people you talk to? Take a couple of them home. Take a couple of those waitresses home at one of the places you frequent. They'll put you to sleep. 1:05 a.m. Where you at? Hike, fish, cook? Yeah, just take a regular guy. Just take a couple of those waitresses home. They'll put you right to sleep. Yeah. It's just a title for a live stream. Much like a couple of the other ones I've seen online. I'm going to tell you about a story about mine. If you didn't see the last vlog, I got hit. I know another vlogger got hit. I mean, just slap, run over. I got hit by a car and I was on the sidewalk, but my arm was, maybe it was breaching the street, and I got tagged by a mirror. Yeah, that was pretty funny because I go, man, that kind of hurt. And I looked up at the car and he stopped. I go, man, he's gonna check on me. That's pretty cool. He reached out his window from his driver's side, straightened out his mirror, and off he went. I go, what the hell? I go, I guess he had better things to do than check on me. Of course, I wasn't holding my elbow or nothing, but yeah, I encroached the line of the street, I guess, and he backed into me pretty good. Good thing I didn't break his mirror. Poncho Pete's here. Good morning, Philippines. Good morning, Philippines. 6 cans is a lot. You pee it? Yes. Yeah. And it's not very conducive to hike, fish, and cook if you're drinking beer. So I'm going to figure out something else. I'm going to drink a little bit more water, I think. But I do like my beer. King hit from behind. Must have been an Aussie. No, it was a Filipino. He straightened out his mirror and off he went. And it is what it is. Yeah. I guess it's a Russian guy. These other guys that are vloggers know his name or whatever. I don't really keep up with him or that much, to be honest. He's out of my league. He does other stuff. I can't compete with that. Can you interview Stephanie? Now I'm trying to figure out who Stephanie is. Netherlands. He's from the Netherlands. See, now I'm starting to get people from out of the country. I got a lot of people scratching their brow or scratching their faces and wondering, how big is this guy gonna get? He's huge. Yeah, this channel is getting huge. Good morning, Wayward. Where does Stephanie work? See, he's got this regular guy. He's pretty famous. He's probably got cards written up. And yeah, he's got cards written up. He hands them out to these girls, and they love him. I'll tell you what, I saw him a year ago. It looks like he's put on about 10 pounds, maybe not, and looking pretty svelte. If I was in the Netherlands, that's what I'd say, svelte. I think that's the word. Any hotel. Steph working. I don't know who Steph is. Is she from Phillies? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I had my purse out. Maybe they were trying to snag my purse. No, it was I forget what I was doing. I'm sure I was vlogging, but they tagged me in the elbow, man. It ain't my funny bone. So, it gives you that tingling sensation. I go, maybe he broke my arm. But no. Next Phillies Live, point out staff. That's what Ding wanted me to do one. She goes, go ahead and do one at Phillies if you want to do one at Phillies. And I go, that spot's taken, honey. That one's taken. You got a Hall of Fame vlogger there and the Rookie of the Year there. I'm in deep trouble when it comes to that. So I'd have to pick a spot like Grumpy's or something like that down here in a subdivision way back here. I found a bar that I'd like to do it one at. Yeah. That dude got a fight, I guess. I don't know all the ins and outs, and I probably should know all the ins and outs before he didn't get in a fight. I think he was sucker punched. Not too cool, really. I mean, just not too cool. Charlie hit two guys on a scooter and paid them off before the cops got there. He said, yeah, he's pretty reckless. He sticks his camera out, you know, and I don't know if he ever uses that footage or not. As a matter of fact, I showed Ding one of the first videos I've ever saw of him. I don't watch him. I don't watch some of the guys that people like. Of course, now we're getting out of the Angel City area, but I don't like. I'm not a fan of his. I'm not because I can't understand him half the time. And then I'm not a fan of Jogo because I can't understand him half the time. But they're two of the biggest vloggers around right now. Dumageddon is a lot of violence and death, so they call it Dramageddon. There's probably deaths there because the expats are a little bit older. But I didn't know there was violence. Well, yeah, Billy Bob Thornton or Mark Thornton. Yeah, he got in a fight. He sucker punched a guy and then hit him and gave him two quick jabs. I wasn't impressed with the sucker punch, but I was pretty impressed with the jabs. He pretty quick jabs. Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that. I don't know who Steph is. Did I skip over anybody? I did. I didn't skip that one. I didn't skip regular guy. See, regular guy has like 400 comments. And I put, hey, regular guy, what you up to? It takes 2 hours to get to me. So I'm done. I can't do it. I go on his things, though, but I can't comment. I want you to have another cheese and meat slap. I want what you have. Is there another cheese? Yes, there is, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, she's a pretty good girl. She's a pretty good girl. Had a lot of choices and, well, actually had not many choices. So I think that's amazing. I think the video could have been done better. It could have been done a lot better. I mean, I did it. So could have been done a lot better and shown what she really went through. That's horrible choices they have. But they live for today, man. They're happy every day. They're happy every day. They have 40 pesos that day to spend or whatever, and they get a Coke and sing karaoke. That's pretty cool. Now there's Wayward. Why does Wayward not come up? Wait, you're not a fan of Pro Life Traveler. How about that new upcoming vlogger, Wayward Traveler? Oh, here we go. I heard he's amazing. Okay, Wayward Traveler's got a vlog. All right, Wayward, you got it in. I did have breakfast. My wonderful wife cooked me breakfast, cooked mini-me breakfast. I loaded her up for school, toted her off for school, jumped right in on this vlog. Right in on it. I've been watching Paul in the Philippines for years. Old dog, new tricks, and Dumageddon. Yes, that's how I started out. I started out by watching him in Philly and Overstay and probably Tim K. Of course, the Filipina P is a staple, everybody. yeah, well, I'm gonna go to Duma here in a couple months, maybe in January. So, so look for me to make a couple videos out there. See if I can find my heroes. See if they'll even talk to me. That'd be fun. I've already talked to one of my heroes. Of course, it's the regular guy, and see if I can talk to a couple of my old time heroes. We're all gathered together. Don't do that, regular guy. Don't do that. We'll hear about his vlog on my blog the whole time. Yeah, that's another thing I was going to talk about. I think we're going to resume the search for the new Yaya. So I'm going to get online today. That's my job, I think, after I go to JJ's to pick up some diapers. I'm going to get online today and go try to find me a. I got in trouble last time for saying I wanted a hot Yaya, but I didn't get in trouble by Ding. I got in trouble by one of the viewers. Quit manipulating our girls like that. I go, well, truth's the truth. May started call it. Everybody else does. You might as well start one. I started one, so you might as well start one. They're fun to do. They're really fun to do. And I'm a stat man, and so I look at the stats every day. Write them down. See how everyone's doing as compared to me. Everybody's beating me, so it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Carry the Fever. He's one of our old time members. One of the first three. They had Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth, Walter Johnson in the Hall of Fame at the same time. And Carry the Fever's in the Ugly Tourist Hall of Fame. Everyone's doing great. Even the guys I think the guys on the online are great too. But yeah, everyone here is doing pretty good. And like I said, we got in a fight last night. Big old knockdown drag out. I think I can take Mini-Me right now. So yeah, I just say, but Chosen One hadn't been here in a while. We got Chosen One. This channel has been kicking up a little dust, so I can't. I've been kind of quiet the last couple weeks. I haven't said anything. Saw your last video on men wanting to be needed. Interesting point of view. Don't agree with everything you said, but it's still interesting. Good. I feel this is the point of view of many conservative men. Hey, I can't get into political stuff. I don't think it has to do with the political or conservative or liberal. And I won't go any further than that. I'll go into other stuff, but I won't go into politics here. Old Doggy and Baby May and Mike Retirement are at Bo's every morning, ugly at 9 or 10 a.m. And here comes the stars of the show. I guess he's getting fed. He's what are you looking at? Anyway, he's the star of the show. Yeah, I was mentioning that before. I try not to do. I have to get out on the road and all that junk. As far as walking and talking and all that stuff and going to visit restaurants and stuff like that, because man, if the highlight of my day was to go to Bo's Coffee, then you're just, I could go to Bo's Coffee in the US. I know there's a Bo's Coffee in the US, but yeah, I'll go meet him at Bo's Coffee. Probably I'll go say hi. I met Mike at what formerly was known as Poppy's. And he didn't have much to say to me. He said, "Hey, I'd like to interview you when you get down to Dumageddon." But he didn't have much more to say to me. Just a little guy. Congratulations to you and Ding on your new arrival. Now you have another pretty baby, Dean Martin. All the best from Ireland. We got one from Ireland. Look at that. We got Netherlands and Ireland in the house. We got regular guy. I don't know if they're still there. Regular guy, Philly in the Philippines, OPJ. We've got them all in the house. We're not scared. We'll mention all your names. Hopefully, everybody. We want everybody to get views. That's a fact. That's a fact. And even Jogo. I'd like Jogo to get. She gets mad when I mention Jogo. Hey, I think she's got a little crush on Jogo. I think she's got a little crush on him.
Yeah.
No, he's going to take all my viewers and he's going to take my wife. He didn't want my baby though.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, I gotta get Enrique on here. All the Providence girls had a meeting about the ugly tourist. You are now required watching. Well, that's good. I have 37 people in the house, and that is a record for a Wednesday. We've been on for 3 out of the last 4 Wednesdays. 37 is the record. Now you regular guy and Philly, you can laugh. 37 is the record for Thursdays. I win something. I don't know what it is. Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. I hope today's Wednesday. I come on. It said Wednesday on the thumbnail.
Yeah, you said Thursday.
No, not Thursday. Did I say Thursday?
Yeah.
Today is the 37 is the 38's now the record. Good morning, Ugly Maximus. Double B. Now, you know what? I want you to look at that double B really quick. Because one time I was thanking all my viewers back when I was back in the US. I was thanking all my viewers, and I called them 88. 88. And that looks like an 8 if you look at it close or fast. And I felt bad. He goes, I'm double B, you dumbass. And I go, yeah, you are. I'm sorry. Howdy, double B. I almost did it again. Hello, Scotty boy. Maximus Aurelius. You plan on doing an overseas video like Malaysia or Bali cheap flights. Don't do Thailand or Cambodia. It's a war zone right now. I know a certain part of Thailand is a war zone, I think. But I'm not going out until I won't go out till early in 2027. I won't go out of the country. I don't think. But there's no telling what I do. I change my mind like a woman. So
42.
42. Heck, we're working on a real record now. No, I think our record's like 68 or something like that. So don't turn on extra devices. But I do appreciate it. If you've got extra devices on now, don't turn them off. Okay, if you fight Mini-Me, I'm next. You're right. Right. Yeah, we got a little squirmish last night. And we went to school today, and she understands me, and I understand her. Pretty good. She said, don't get mad at me anymore. And I said, okay. Hello, Ding. How are you and the baby doing?
Good. He's getting bigger.
He is getting bigger. He is getting bigger. Like I said, she had to go to the doctor yesterday, and just regular stuff, and she's okay. She's fine. But she was worried about something, got it fixed up. Now she's not worried no more. I got to go pick up some prescription and some diapers today. That's my job.
Your diaper?
I'm retired. That's what you guys said.
Your diaper?
Yeah, my diaper. That's what McLovin said. As soon as she's done changing Samurai's diapers, you'll have to start on mine. But yeah, this is big news in Angeles right now. Let me tell you the big news, the huge news, and then we'll get on to
It's the big news.
the big news is I'm going to get diapers today.
Right?
Yeah.
Who's the
You guys told me. You guys go, that's not what retirement's about, dude. You married a young woman. That's nice. But now you're having a kid. You're starting a family already. What the hell are you doing?
Oh.
And I was asking myself the same thing last night. What the hell am I doing? The great Ding has arrived. Yes, she is awesome. There is nothing more awesome than her. Except for last night. Last night I got a little cranky with her too. Good morning, Ding and Samurai. Good morning, Enrique.
Oh.
Good morning, Ugly and Ding. This is Ray in the Philippines. He's another vlogger. I'll shout out to all you guys. McLovin, Ding, and Samurai. McLovin's a vlogger, but he only has shorts out right now. But his last short I liked, I think. I'm pretty sure. Hi, Ding. Carrie Lefevre, one of our oldest members.
Yeah, I remember. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. She is so good. She adds so much to these vlogs lately.
Hello,
Living my best life. Hey, Ding. Here we go.
hello, living my best life.
Yeah. Let's see who else we got. Hey, Scotty McLovin. Yeah, they're here. Dallas, Texas. We got a shout out from Dallas, Texas. Howdy, partner. Jogo is a good guy, but babbles on too much. Man, oh man. I saw one of his videos and he was talking about eggs and then he ended up talking about, I don't know what. It killed me. He's so genuine though. And he's got nice blue eyes, man. I like his blue eyes. I'm gonna tell you, someone got on one of my video chat channels and just laid it on, or video comment things, laid it on thick about the Wonder Boy, and laid it on thick, just trying to lure, be a Pied Piper. And I go, listen, man, you don't got to do that. I go, I have a feeling you're Jogo himself. Because, oh, I'm not. So I don't know. She likes the way he makes eggs. That's right. She likes the way he makes breakfast in the morning, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I make you breakfast, right?
She likes the way he makes breakfast. He's a good breakfast maker.
Oh,
Jogo.
I don't care about him.
Oops, guy.
Looks like she can see me, man.
He can see you. Tuesday at 6 p.m. and Wednesday is Wednesday at 8 a.m. in the Philippines. I got to remember that. Yeah. Let's see what Wayward says. I'd love to do a collaboration with other vloggers and explore other places in the Philippines. I made it on YouTube. Have my own very own hater with this Philippines and More Frank B dude. I don't know who that is. See, I don't know who many vloggers are. I know who the ones are. Angeles City, regular guy in Philly, have always supported what I do. And that's about all I know. And then guys that get on here and tout their own channels. I'm not talking about the little ones. I'm talking about the big ones trying to just poach.
Have a beer on me, I think.
Oh. I just told him, I go, thank you very much, living my best life. I just told him, I go, man, I had 6 beers last night. You know, I got
6? 6?
Or I had 6 beers last night. I think 6. I don't know.
6, maybe 8.
Maybe 8. I don't know. I was mad. I was mad. I was pissed last night. I go, I'm gonna go out and get me a beer. Of course, there's a bar down the street from our house, or sorry. So I just go down there, and I'm 10 minutes from the house. I don't go to the bars. So I'm not really hardcore. Emon Carter. What's that baby's name for real? Sonny James. It's Sonny James. And but we've nicknamed him Samurai. Samurai. And if it was a girl, it was going to be called Little Ninja.
All right.
Yeah, that's Samurai. That's Samurai, the little Samurai. He is a cutie. He's pretty cool. He doesn't get pissed off too often. He gets pissed off like at 3 things, right? He wants to eat. If he poops, it's got to go, right? It's got to go. Do it now. And if he's got a burp. So 2 of the things have to do with him. Of course, if he pees, I guess. So that's 4 things. But he doesn't cry very often. You might get to hear him cry.
Huh?
You'll hear me cry when he cries. With the new one, you just came out of retirement. Yes, James. Hey. Everyone told me. You guys tell me all this stuff. Those Filipinas that take over your house, they did that. If you have a baby, your retirement's over. It happened. It's over. I got to go to the store. I got to drop Mini Me off to school. and she still goes, "Hey, have you made a video today?" So I'm getting pushed and pulled and tugged. Um, and she wonders why I drink beer. I'm waiting till I hit the airport to start posting. Post them up. I'll tell you what, when you hit that airport, you're going to go big. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. And I'm going to photobomb that one. When you go to get Marley and go for the hug, I'm going to go right in there and hug her before you do. Merry Christmas to you from the real Lloyd Christmas.
He's Santa Claus.
He looks like Santa.
Hello, Santa.
He looks like Santa. I love talking about your comments. What's the cost of a pack of diapers? Now we're getting those little tiny ones. I think I'm going to get the big one this time, but we're getting the little tiny ones. Da-da.
I buy last time 40 pieces for 29 pesos.
So 40 pieces for $6. Of course, we don't get the Pampers and all that yet, because he don't walk around. He don't walk around. He just, I got the pants once, just one time, and they didn't fit him too good. That wasn't a good deal.
Body.
Jogo will be married by the end of 2026. That might be true. That might be true. I mean, I got married pretty quick.
What year have?
You're gonna see on this channel. The mood of the channel might change. All the graphics might turn dark. Every day it'll be Halloween. Nice to see you three. Old Jarhead and Vero Beach, Florida. I need to, at some point one day when we start getting like crowds like Scotty and Philly get, I want to write down and see how many different countries we can get. Maybe I'll be like Tim K. Tim K got thousands of people in it. I don't know how many people got in his live stream.
You're just laughing.
Ariel the Fever, you're cool. I like your expressions. See, you hear that? He wasn't talking to you. He was talking to me.
Really?
Damn right. Damn right. Don't you forget it.
Really?
I thought she was going to pinch me. Jogo can't marry. She's already married. Wayward. 6 beers, bottles, or cans? What's the most beers have you had in one night? Any blackout since being in the Philippines?
Red Horse.
I don't have Red Horse. I've had one Red Horse since I've been in the Philippines. Is that true? When we went to Lugaw and Bohol?
You tried also in here. The San Miguel Pilsen. You tried that one?
Yeah, but I've only had one Red Horse since I've been here. I didn't really like it, but I've had sips of some. Now, if I walk down the street with a beer in my hand, and some Filipinos sometimes they'll say, "This is true." If I have a beer in my hand and I'm without ding, don't be feeding him here if you're going to feed him with that thing.
No.
You'll have us off the air, or you will have 1,000 though, I promise. But yeah, I've had Red Horse. They get a little cup and they'll offer me Red Horse. It's a true story. You can ask anybody in here. I'm sure they've had it happen to them. My wife is holding her brother's new baby and she looks like me and I say, no, one daughter is enough for me. Uh-oh.
Relax.
Did some Pretty Baby by Dean Martin for him. I think you'll all enjoy it. You know what? I will. After we get on this thing, we absolutely will. Isn't it the trike driver's turn to buy diapers? That's right. And that's the other thing, man. That trike driver was showing up about 9 months ago. Every time I'd leave the house to do a vlog. Every time.
Trike driver, my ass.
I'd leave the house to do a vlog, or when I went to Iloilo, I had the CCTV. That trike was parked there for 6 out of the 7 days I was gone.
No.
I've never seen him buy diapers.
Ayun, nasa ano ba? Truck driver sa right?
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No.
How many blowout diapers have you changed him? The first one. The first one. I did the first one and I didn't do a good job. And I have done, I'll be honest with you, I've done about 4 diapers. So that ain't my forte when they're this young. I get scared. I don't want to break them.
What's the blowout?
Blowout when poop goes everywhere.
Pee. Last time it's pee.
Oh, and the first time he shot a fountain at me. I wish I had that kind of stream. You know what I mean? I haven't got that stream no more. Not like that. It's amazing. Like Bellagio fountain. Put a world map behind you and red pins so you can cover the world. That's a great. Now, Wayward, you're starting to earn your keep. You're starting to earn your keep. Now, that's a good one. What if we put a map back there and put pins in it wherever we go? What do you think? We can do a Philippines map anyway? Because right now I'm doing just the Philippines. And I'm going to tell you, January 1st is when it starts. I'm going to go nuts. But in March, I got to curtail it because I'm going to go back to the USA. But
cut one of your legs.
But we're going to do it. Look. Now I can enjoy my beers too. I can enjoy my beers. Where's Shani? She said when I got a couple super chats, she's going to turn out in a bikini, honey. And she's gone. She doesn't show up on Wednesdays, just on Sundays. She must work. She must work as a model. I seen her picture. She's gorgeous. Regular guy'd have a fit over that one. He would have a fit. He'd be shaking. Okay, gotta go. Have a good one. See you later, Carrie. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for supporting the channel. You are one of the original members of the Hall of Fame, Ugly Tourist Hall of Fame. True. True. What's the airport in Bohol? What is that airport? Tagbilaran?
Tagbilaran Airport.
Tagbilaran? Yeah, Tagbilaran. Nice stopping in for a few. Yes, we love it. I think I got to the bottom. That's one thing about a regular guy in Philly. They always have something to talk about, and they never make the bottom. They never hit the bottom of the barrel when you guys comment. They're amazing too. I mean, they get a lot of people on. But anyway, what were we talking about? We're talking about Jogo can't get married because she's already married. So that's the gossip for today. And then Leon, I guess that's his name. Philly or OPJ told me. Leon's his name. He got sucker punched and got his camera took. I think he got back his camera. I tried. As a matter of fact, someone covered their face the other day, and I go, "No, I ain't getting you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry," because he came up like this. He came up like this. He went like this at first, and then changed to the fighter stance.
If you get hit by those stupid people, and I'm gonna get the camera and hit on their head.
You're gonna hit them on their head? No, well, you gotta be. A lot of these guys can't get them because they don't go outside. But I want to show the Philippines, so it's kind of tough to do. And you're gonna get stray people every once in a while. But if they even put their hand up close to their face, they're not in there. They're not going to be in there. I'll cut them out. I check out the videos before I put them on. Isn't that right? Too much sometimes, and make sure they don't get got, because everybody needs their privacy. So
they want to hide from their wives.
Well, yeah, but that's okay too. I mean, it'd be like someone coming in our house and videotaping you and the truck driver. You don't want to be caught with that truck driver.
Easy.
Was in one of his earlier vlogs, and she was married and left her husband. Yeah, and I don't know. I really don't know anything about it. I mean, I know that he's got a nice girl with him now, and that's all I know. Isn't that right? What do you know about it?
Don't know anything about.
Are you a little jealous?
No, why would I be jealous?
I'm telling you, he's got something, because I go, watch this guy. This guy's the one that's that's tearing us up, tearing the whole YouTube world up, you know. And there's, like I say, there's enough views to go around. And I looked one time, and there's like 2,000 of the same. We've got 2,000 of the same viewers. So I've got all those stat pages and all that stuff. So there's about 2,000 of the same viewers. Anyway, I lost my train of thought.
Just say it.
I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I've watched him a couple times. I forgot what I was going to say.
You're gonna say something about you told me you watch this guy.
Yeah, no, I've watched him. I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Bikini Shaney. I'm in. Very nice. Yeah, well, you've already done your super chat, but she's not here today. But she's fun to talk to, and she gets mad every now and then. It's pretty fun. When I was in AC, a clump bouncer tried to grab my camera, even though I wasn't near his bar. So I called the police and had him arrested. Showed the footage, and they arrested him. Wow. Yeah. Halloween, I had my camera out because everyone had their camera out. But usually and I'll go down there before the festivities start. I do much like Ace. If Ace doesn't go when it's real crowded either. A lot of times you'll get demonetized for it. But I mean, some people do it and succeed. So it's all right either way. We all can share the same viewers. Maybe if you know how to cook ugly, yes, I'm trying to learn. I'll tell you what, that Lugaw, and we're going to do simple dishes and work our way up, right? You know, right? That Lugaw was delicious. And if you saw the picture of it, I should have put it on the thumbnail. The picture of it looked like it was from a restaurant.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Kasi parang gutom ng tom.
How do you fit through that door? This is
What door? Our door?
no, it's messed up because of the not GoPro, but the Action 4. It's much wider than it looks. It's not one of those small circus doors. I can't even talk today. Did you post a video on YouTube? Or else it did not happen. Maximus, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. You got to post it or it didn't happen. That might be a good video. Ace is back in the Philippines. Yes, he is. He went on it. I'm trying to chismis as best I can. And this way, other people will get views too. But yes, he's back. He went to his hometown and came back. That's all I know about that. I don't watch. I try to catch about 5 minutes of everybody every week, but sometimes it's hard to do. Get the titles and all. That's why I made a big title and everybody came in here. What incident happened at 11 in the morning? Oh, thought Ace is back in the U.S. Yeah, he's back in the U.S. Good for him. I gave the footage to, oh, no way. No way. So he got accosted. A guy took his camera. He went to the police, right? Gave the camera to the police, or got the camera to the police. The police took the footage. He couldn't put it on YouTube. That might have skyrocketed you to success. That one video could have skyrocketed you to success. Could have been a springboard. But yet the police probably put it on the YouTube. And he was on a 2-week vacation to Spokane, and now is back in the Philippines. Yeah, he was. And now we're back down to zero. See, that's what on the weekend, these comments keep coming. So it's easy to carry a whole conversation, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for a big deal. Me and her, we almost come to blows last night.
Yeah. Pacquiao.
I'm right-handed, but I almost Pacquiao her.
You Pacquiao me? I get the knife. You will Pacquiao the knife.
Yeah. My end of the argument's always, don't do that again. That's it.
I will Pacquiao you. I will bong you.
You get the footage of police, but you still should have a copy. Were you using a VH video camera, VHS video camera? Maximus, thank you. You're taking up for Brian today. Brian's not here today. Brian usually keeps it lively. Ace got back in the morning. His 3-year was up. Oh, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. I've got a surprise for you tomorrow. I've got a totally big change of pace. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's a total big change of pace. We're going to go from up here, from my girl deciding whether to go to the bars or work at a low-paying job or marry an American. So we're going to go from that video to the video we're going to go to. Oh, tonight is please support the reruns on Wednesday. This reruns are from the other channel. If you haven't seen them, please see them. It's going to be out at like 6 p.m., which is whatever time US or whatever time Netherlands time is, in about 12 hours, or probably not 12, maybe 12 hours or so. So please support them if you can. If you can't bear to watch, then don't watch. But don't, But anyway, yeah, please support the reruns. We're trying to get them over to this channel, so we'll have a library full of all the videos I've done. Digital copy is given to the police, but you should still have a copy. Oh, if it was a real video and not a Biggest Fish story. I gave them my SD card. Hey, Kuya Dave in the Philippines. Look at this here. 2311 from Toad One Man, 66. He's one, and look, I bet if I'm a detective, and by the way, thank you guys for the super chats and all that. We never ask for anything. We spend them if we get them. And we appreciate all the support you give this channel for the small channel we are. We're closing in slowly creeping in, trying to get to 8,000.
Look at the number, honey.
2311.
Samurai's birthday.
That's Samurai's birthday. That is the weirdest thing in the world. It's 11/23 is his birthday.
That is comment. I like that birthday.
Where is it?
Down, comment. His comment, down.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this one really quick. This is the digital age, not VHS. Okay, here we go. I like that birthday. That is cool, man. That was good. That's pretty. Uh-oh. Sneezy. You want me to turn off the air? You see how the panic situation sets in? He sneezed. Turn off the air. Yeah, where we are. Where are we?
No.
I'm gonna get him really quick. Oh, guys, please put a thumbs up. There's 50 or 49 people in the chat right now. 49 people hanging out. I'm gonna watch Regular Guy today. I think I'm gonna watch Regular Guy and Philly today. See if they can give me any ideas, because they're tremendous vloggers. And see if they can't give me any ideas on a couple of videos down the road. Also, and I can't promise this, so don't let me promise this, Ding.
I'm not promising.
I'm not promising nothing. But an old star of the show,
The old star,
might be back in the near future for a couple videos. Am I right at that? If I don't might,
and
it's just a plan right now. So don't get excited. It's an old person on the vlogs, might come back for a couple videos before he or she goes to bowl. Good? Okay. I think that's cool. Please like, share, subscribe. We need all the help we can get. We want to keep this thing going. I was laughing the other day. I think I was on Sunday's vlog or Sunday's live stream, and I said, man, and this is not fishing. I'm not gonna even say that because it sounds like I'm fishing. I'm not gonna even do that.
Are you a fish?
No, I'm not a fish, but I'm not fishing for anything. It's funny. 1123 sounds like a good pick for lotto number. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe, hey, someone get a lotto ticket at 1123 and see what we can get off that. People are tired of being filmed these days. They are, Steve. They are, and I don't blame them. So, like I say, if I try, and you'll see me on videos, point the camera down if I get expats, because I'm not going to get an expat. Now, every once in a while, I'll get a girl, and she'll smile and wave. I figured she probably wants to be on the video, right? You know, like at the hospital the other night or the other day, the cashiers were all, hey, you know, and you know, they were all happy and jovial. I figure those kind of people are a welcome addition to the video and all that. But yeah, as far as a walking street and all that junk, they are tired of being filmed. And you ain't got to tell me that twice. So I try not to do it. I mean, there are times when I have. The first few videos I did, I didn't give a damn who I got. I didn't care. And then I go, you know what? I don't want to get filmed. You know, me stumbling, bumbling down the street when I was single and drunk. I don't want to be filmed, so I understand. Steve Logan, if a vlogger would just film more discreetly, it would be okay. But they have the cameras in everybody's face, and people get tired of that. I agree, 100%. Thank you, Steve, for your input. We here at the Ugly Tourist Corporation would like to promise you that we try the best we can. Now, if there's like the Mona Lisa in the background and you're standing in front of the Mona Lisa or in front of the Eiffel Tower, you might get got. But we try to not do it. The Filipinos, they're smiling and laughing. So if you guys that say, what about the new law? You're not supposed to get those Filipinos either. They don't care. And you ask them after the fact if it's okay to be on the video or before the fact. And they 99.9, this is no exaggeration. There ain't been 2 Filipinos that say no, unless they're on Walking Street and they don't want their families to know what they're doing. I don't blame them. Okay, they deserve their privacy too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you burp?
Yeah, he did. He's just ranting.
Is he ranting? Yes, of course. Oh, but if you're not into social media, then I have a right to stand my ground being filmed. Yeah, you have your right. You have your right. Like I said, a friend. I went up to a friend yesterday and was messing around, or yesterday, a couple days ago, and we were at the Sorry store, and I walked up. He goes, "No, I don't want to be on camera." I go, "All right, that's all you got to say. You're not my friend no more, but you know that's all you got to say." No, he's still my friend, but no, that's all he had to say. I didn't put him on. Right?
Yeah, right.
You're so good at this. The last couple live streams, she's been entranced with her baby, entranced with her little monkey. So she can't say anything.
Just look at him. Oh, he's awake. Awake. He's looking at the mirror.
Interview Ace and find out why he is an expert on avatars. No, you know why he does that. He does it to get views, because what you do is you'll put other people's names out there, and you'll have everybody look, and it's smart. You'll have everybody looking to find out who made the list. I have not made the list of the FDARs yet, and I'm pretty sure I deserve to. I'm pretty sure I deserve it. So, and but I have made the list of the Angeles City vloggers. But I'm moving down that list as fast as I can right now, because as far as views go, we're not doing it. This people told me Christmas was better for views, and so far, it ain't really panned out like that. November was good for us.
Because we have him.
Yeah, because we had him. We used him for the views. He's getting too old now to be on there. He's not cute anymore. He looks like a monkey.
Mockingbird.
There's one blogger in AC, don't know where he holds his camera, but he shows Filipina butt. There is one or two that do that. A tourist was attacked in the Americas while filming his vacation because someone thought he was vlogging. Yeah, you gotta be careful and you gotta be discreet. And well, not discreet. Those hidden cameras. Come on, guys. What do you think about a hidden camera, huh?
Well, if you get caught, that's the end of your.
If you get caught, you're gonna get the shit beat out of you. That's a fact.
Yeah, but if it's a Filipino, I don't care. No one cares.
Yeah, Filipinos, they do with the girls, the bouncers that get you or whatever, or the barkers, the guys that come on in this bar, and they have deep voices, come on in. I don't want to go in any bar with dudes, you know. Yeah. I even think I'm a vlogger sometimes. It depends on what day it is. Sometimes I'm a professional vlogger. Sometimes I say, what in the hell am I doing? What am I doing? So, it depends on what day it is. There's other things I'd like to do. I want to make more cinematic stuff than I do vlogs, to be honest with you. That's what I'd rather do. But it takes too long, and then you really have to get into asking people if they want to be on and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what I want to get into. I want to get into more cinematic stuff. So we'll see how it goes on that too. Yeah, I want to go back to this one. But who gets to say when they're a vlogger or not, though? That's the thing. Now, like I said, half the time I'm a pretty good vlogger. The other half, I need to do better. But there's, once you have one vlogger, another, I don't get it. But yeah, everybody's a vlogger.
Wait.
Everybody's a vlogger. It's saturated. I agree with you, Steve. The government need to change the recording laws of people in public places, but you can't expect privacy in a public area as long as they're not recording private conversations. The thing is now I'm torn on this law totally about, this guideline. I'm torn on that because I want to show people the Philippines. Well, invariably, there's going to be someone standing in the Philippines when I'm filming. So I, who's to say though? Let me ask you this: who's to say you don't go up to someone, you ask them, "Hey, you want to be in the video?" "Yeah, I want to be in the video," and they get on the video, and then 2 weeks later they say, "Hell, I don't want to be on that video." What do you got to get? I guess you got to get a written consent form. Would you have to get one from everybody?
That's crazy.
Oh, that's just all I'm saying. I don't know.
Crazy.
Maybe foreigners care so much about this because they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing. No, yes.
Most.
Yes, in one case, but they're just living their lives. They just don't, or they want their privacy. It's just like, let me put it, how do I put this? Well, I mean, you're in your house and you're kissing your wife, or hold on, you got a girl over there and you're kissing her. You don't want anybody filming you. I don't know. I do think they should have a little bit of privacy. I mean, you shouldn't point them, if they're with a beautiful bar girl or whatever, you shouldn't be pointing your camera right in their face saying, "Hey, look what this guy's got," And then his wife go home or is calling him on the phone. "Honey, I thought you were in Mexico," or
Not in Mexico.
"I thought you were in Europe." Problem is people. I think that's what it says. Need money so bad, they need to vlog. I've been going to the Philippines for 15 years. I don't see people have time to vlog. I'm so busy having fun and staying out all night. Right. Now, people do that. Some of the retired guys need the money, right? Some guys, believe it or not, some guys don't need the money and do it for fun. Fun.
Money. Do it for fun, my ass.
Some guys do it. You see, now listen, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to ask my wife, see how good she knows me before I came to the Philippines, okay?
It's raining cats and dogs.
Hold on. What was my hobby? And it wasn't YouTube when I was in the US.
Beer.
Beer and
Beer and beer.
I'd sit on my couch, I'd watch the Dodgers and play PlayStation. Now I film, and which is what I wanted to do in the first place, but I wanted to do it a different way. I didn't want to vlog. I wanted to make little small movies. And I still got a movie or two I want to make. Bless you. But I sat there and I got fat. Now this, I walk around and I vlog. So some people do it for exercise. Well, not exercise, but for something to do. And I find it fun to do. And then it keeps my mind going too, because I try to find a topic. And it's fun to do. Lowell Matheson's here from Oregon. I got it right. Hello from Oregon. God bless. Just got home from the doctors. Have you seen mobility scooters at major grocery stores? Yes, I have. Now, some of the stores are too small, like JJ's would be too small to get a scooter through, I think. Or you'd have to have backup beeper on it. Beep, beep, beep. Right?
Yeah, there is.
Because, and people ain't going to move. But yeah, I think you can go in Hypermart. I'm pretty sure you can go in, where's that other one? What's that other one called?
That's
Pure.
fun.
Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to look, but yeah, there's bigger stores. Landers is big enough to get one in. I don't think they're outlawed anywhere. You got to look for the aisles that are bigger. Go swimming with the kids in the Ackland River. Where's the Ackland River?
Back for the dirty river. You remember the river where we lived before? You remember this? Near Robinson.
Oh yeah. No.
It's a back river.
J-Dub, no. That's what I'll do. I'll throw the baby in there. Yeah, Abacan. There, he got it right. Is that what it's called though?
Yeah, Bacan.
You go with me, I'll go. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok are never going to allow a complete ban on public recording. It's $1 billion industry. Probably so. You're probably right. I don't know. I was recording walking out of a massage parlor in New York City. I swear I was still something there. I miss you, Enrique. Where you been? Yeah, I got recorded doing some nefarious things too. So, or not so, but look like. So I understand what's going on. I totally understand what's going on with that. Under 16 have been banned from YouTube, Facebook, and others in Australia. That might be a good law. That might be a good law. I've seen, I don't even want to get into it. I agree. I do vlogging for fun. I don't need the money. My hobbies before vlogging were drinking, partying, man whoring, and traveling. Now I'm married vlogging. Yeah, I like vlogging. I like it. I actually now I plan my trips around vlogging. I used to think it was going to be just a total. It was going to make every trip not fun if you had a camera out. Just quite the opposite. I come back home, I look at my footage, I go, man, I got that. You know, really excited about it. I got that for my subscribers. They're going to be happy. So we're going to do traveling shows next year. We're going to still do our walk and talks. We're going to do cooking shows. And we're going to work my ass off to make you guys happy. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Ask her. I go, if a video doesn't do very well, I hang on every video. I say, damn, I screwed up that video. Or the thumbnail sucks, or the title's no good. You know, the title evidently was pretty good on this one. We got up to 50 on the live stream, didn't we? Almost, yeah. So the title was pretty good on this one. And we just touch on the subjects if you guys want to talk about more. It's always what you guys want to talk about. We can talk about, and you guys can converse amongst yourselves if you don't like me. I will bet 100 million, or 100 million, I'm going to add that, Steve, 100 million pesos if there was no money involved. No, that's not true.
Don't be naive.
That's not true. But you that's a bet neither one of us can win. That's a bet neither one of us can win because there's money involved. But it's, dude,
Money.
I'm not going to say how much we make
Money.
because the number on Social Blade and vidIQ is totally off. So no one knows. But what I'm going to say is she brought home $206 or something doing her job at Bretto's, slicing meats and slicing cheese. Am I correct? About $200, maybe 250. Okay, I cover that. So it's not about the money. Now some of these guys, they're making a pretty good chunk of change. All right, but it's not about the money for us. I
Just say your wife looks like money.
looks like money. She looks like money. No, see, I go, man, this would be pretty cool. We'll cover your old salary. You don't have to work. So that's pretty cool about it. But on the same token, if I wanted to shut down this channel today, I think we'd be just as fine, just as good. Hey, let me put it this way. I went to my favorite pizza joint the other day, right? I went to my favorite pizza joint the other day, got a pizza, some spaghetti, and it cost somewhere around $30, and the video made $8. So you figure it out. You do the math. I take a chance with every video I make. Now the walk and talks, all it is the wear and tear on my shoes, right? Right? But these ones where I go to restaurants and coffee shops and all that junk that make $5 to $8, you can't say it's about the money. You can't. Now some of these guys now they're making a ton of money, and in my case it's not true. I'll tell you what. Ask Sunset Travel. Hey guys, I don't believe anybody that says they don't care about money. That's right. That's right. No, that's a pretty good comment. No, I care about money, but this channel is not. I could say I don't know how to explain this. There's people that make a ton of money on YouTube, but there's some people that don't make any. Ask Sunset Travel. We're about in the same boat, got the same amount of subscribers. If you want to do a film video, do a film murder mystery in black and white with your cool voiceover, similar to Bob Hope movie in My Favorite Brunette. No, I'm going to do one, but I can't say what it is. But I'm going to do one, and I don't think it'll be a feature. I mean, but it'll be pretty cool, I think, and I think people would like it. Or you can do a more documentary style of your vlogging to the Philippines. Yeah. Now, I could do that too. And I would like to do that too, also. If there was no money in prostitution, there'd be no hookers. Well, that's true. No, people have a hobby. That's what I will. Okay, let me put it this way. Maybe you guys can understand it this way. I liked playing my baseball game on PlayStation back a couple of years ago, right? And I didn't get paid for that. So hobbies you don't need to get paid for. Let's see what Philly's got to say about it. Maybe he doesn't have anything to say. YouTube is a business all the way around. Yes, YouTube makes money, right? Now it's easy, right? It is, yeah. But if you're making $67.69, you can't really call it a big money maker, right? I mean, I don't know. I know a vlogger there in Iloilo that won't even apply to monetize because he has plenty of money. Now that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. Now, if I'm earning money, I'm going to get the money. So wait a minute. There's two sides of that coin. If I'm earning $25 a month, I'm going to get that $25 a month. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But it doesn't mean I wouldn't vlog without it. I did for a year. Well, if I ever do get monetized, I will ask, please donate to your local animal shelter or disabled veterans before sending me any donations. I'm not sure that You're going to save the dogs here. There's dogs everywhere. But yes, disabled veterans are pretty cool charity. Of course, then I've heard people get in trouble for giving to charities too. So I don't know. They say he's keeping half the money and all that stuff. So it's crazy.
Crazy.
YouTube made many episodes are becoming popular. Yes, they are. I think they are. I'd like to make something like that. Even if a channel is not monetized, YouTube earns money off that. That's right. They certainly do. YouTube makes some money. I don't know if it's going to get me in trouble. They should make money though too. It's their platform. It's their house. It's their ball. So they should make money. How much? I don't know. But yes, you are absolutely right. And this is where the ink ain't dry on my passport yet. I'll admit fully, the ink ain't dry on my passport. But no, to answer your question and to end all that, yeah, I vlog still because I'm working my way into doing better videos. Not these shows right now though, but that's what I am. I'm working my way into doing better videos. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to write one right now. So we'll see how it goes. I love doing it. I love doing it regardless. I thought she was whistling at me. Steve Logan's back on track. My point is that a vlogger going to do when he's 85, no retirement, no Social Security, and now because he didn't save or put any money away, I agree. I agree with that. If you don't save or you don't have any money put away, you better not be living off YouTube and be 85. It's just like doing a job down there at Walking Street or whatever, and you get too old, you get aged out. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Sir.
Yeah, that's horrible. I agree 100% with that one, Steve. What am I gonna do? Well, I've saved, and I'm gonna have Social Security. But I agree. What are people gonna do if they don't have any Social Security? It's gonna be a sad day for them. Yeah, and a lot of bad life choices. That's probably true too. That's probably true. I probably made one by leaving 2 years too early, or 2.5 years too early. But then I wouldn't have met that thing right there. That thing. My little ding. I wouldn't have met her. My beautiful wife. Let's see what we got here. Jobs are different nowadays. Who'd have thought in the 80s playing video games could be a career? If it could have been a career. No, they always beat the shit out of me online. Now people on YouTube and Twitch are making money. Lots of money. Just not here. Just not me. Just not me. Now, I know people that make good livings off YouTube. I don't begrudge them for that. Practice makes perfect, and I'm trying. I am trying. I want to do that video, and I will promote it like a son of a gun. I will promote it with the bigger vloggers and all that junk if I ever make the video I want to make. I will have the bigger vloggers promote it. I'm going to work my ass off and do it. But it'll probably be sometime in 2000. I'm going to say 2000. I'm going to give myself a year to do it. Is that good? Yeah, you're too busy. There's no way you can do it. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make the video I want. And if it goes over well, then that's what I'm going to springboard to. But I like doing these too much. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'll do. Who the hell knows what you're going to do tomorrow? Maybe you guys know. Maybe Wayward Traveler knows. YouTube should make money. You know how much cloud storage costs. YouTube to hold all these videos. Yeah.
I like Mr. Beast.
The problem is the next Mr. Beast. Yes, that is a problem. It's good to hear from you today, by the way. I like a opposing point of view. Not really opposing, though. I kind of agree with you on a lot of the stuff. But yeah, I didn't even know who Mr. Beast was, but he's pretty good. I mean, as far as I watched him on what was it, Prime Video. Yeah, and he had a game show on there. It's pretty cool.
That's Squid Game.
Please give a thumbs up, guys, if you were in the chat. This Wednesday has turned out fan-friggin-tastic. You guys, we had 50 people in this chat, which is huge for us on a Wednesday. Ain't no way you guys are supporting this channel like this. I appreciate all you guys. I do. I like all my good and bad choices in my life, and has led me to my wife and daughter, and God always has a plan. Okay. I can't say I liked all my choices, but it has led to this. If I didn't come at the right time, I couldn't have got pissed off at Ding last night. Send money, mama sick. My baby needs milk. Brother lost job. I did enjoy the ALO dial-up era. Less hassle and more commitment to life. That's right. And I kind of like, that's why I like the Philippines a little better, to be honest with you. I watch all these Filipinos go out living for today, going out playing in the parks. If you've seen these parks here, if you go to Baguio and go to Burnham Park, it reminds me of our parks back in the 70s. Back when everybody was out there on a Saturday afternoon playing in the park with their picnic baskets out, Norman Rockwell painting. Pretty awesome. Chicken Choker says that, drops the big bomb on him, and then says, hello, everyone. Uh-oh. Hello, Ding and James. How y'all doing? I'd say hello to your sisters also, but they're nowhere in sight. You know what he's saying by that, don't you? That's right. That's right. That dude is he's me and him are like, I don't know. But he thinks the same way I do. That bugs the shit out of me. I'm not Mr. Beast, but what has 115 teeth and holding back like my zipper. I remember old AOL chat. Ever thought of opening a panel discussion live? I used to love watching the retards on Philly shows. He doesn't do that anymore. I'd like to do something like that, but you got to come up with good topics. And I believe you'd be a good one. I believe me and you together would be awesome. I still think that. Even though are you back in town? It wouldn't matter where you are. But yeah, I'd give the sunshine and rainbows. You can give the Dr. Doom and Doom stuff. Be fun. Finally caught your live, but you're on the tail end, Scotty. You're on the tail end. But I thank you so much. That's why I said, come see me in the live today when you commented. And I appreciate you so much. You don't know. Sorry, I forgot to say hello, Sonny. He's pissed off. He is pissed off. Hold on, let me see. How long would you want the panel to be? How long would you want the panel to be? And do I have a button where I can knock you guys out if you're? Yeah, she could ask some questions to all of, like, are you single? I'm tired of ugly. Are you single? Are you a truck driver? That's why there are so many homeless foreigners in the Philippines. I don't think there's as many as people think. I think they're advertised. I've seen one yesterday. I hate to say, I seen one yesterday, but I don't think there's as many as you think. I think vloggers get to them. They see them and point the camera, which some of them want the camera pointed at them to maybe get some money or whatever. They're thinking they're going to vlog for a living. I don't know how many homeless vloggers there are. But there could be. There very well could be. I'm not homeless yet. Ding might kick me out soon. What? You're sniffing the baby. What the hell? Sniff the baby. My A game's okay. My A game's okay. She'll keep me around a little bit longer. I can make eggs. You know what? I'll be honest now. This is a bad excuse, but I haven't been cooking because we really ain't got the tools I like to cook. That pot she won't uses, I swear to God, when I go get pots, that thing's gonna hit the trash can. That burned the shit out of my hand.
Before you put that in the trash can, I will remove your hand.
That's gotta go. That's gotta go. Ask Beloy Beach Bum. Beloy Beach Bum told me that aluminum's gonna kill us. Matter of fact, I've had a pain in the foot ever since I ate out of that pot.
Storyteller.
This 9-week-old puppy, oh, here we go again, is taking up so much of my damn time. You know what you could do, Brian? You could vlog him. You know, there's a big, what do they call it? A market for that. You vlogging your cute little puppy? I thought you were a man's man, but you got a puppy. What the hell? I've never seen a homeless foreigners yet, and there is, but they're yeah. If you see, what am I going to say? They're always on vlogs, and there's really you're not going to see too many of them. I seen one yesterday though. I did see one yesterday. Hey, y'all, just wanted to stop by and say hi and see Little Samurai. Yeah, he's right there hanging out. He has a head full of hair, more than me. We're all doing great. Thank you for hanging out with us or coming in to say hi. I appreciate you. Steve Logan, let's see what he's got to say. I wish YouTube wouldn't allow a vlogger to ban people from their channels and live streams. People are just giving their opinion. That's right. But you can also see where they might go too far. You gotta allow them. You gotta allow the owner of the channel to do something. If the guy, you know, just continually bashes the person, or just says, "Come to my channel. My channel's better than his channel." I'm not gonna say who did that to me. My channel's way better than his channel, and I cook better eggs.
Blah, 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 blah.
I like the cooking vid. I did too. I enjoyed making it, and I enjoyed eating. And, oh, Brian and Scott, you guys would be happy to know that you weren't here when I announced this about a half an hour ago. We will have a special guest. Hopefully. An old star on the show might be coming back for 2 videos next week. Just so you know. Before he or she goes back to Bohol. You ask, you shall receive.
Okay.
I saw Chubb's video on cats in the Philippines and content. He's a cat person now. Ain't that something? Yeah, I haven't seen anything on cats. You know what? If I see a video on cats, I will do a parody of it. I promise. I promise there'll be a cat video parody. I'm getting robbed by the ex at the moment. Ex-Filipina or ex-wife? Trying to get back. My house is going to be filthy. I'm going to get a walk too. I'm going to get her all new kitchen stuff. That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. She says, no, there's plenty of other stuff we can spend money on. And she does not want, but she is going to get every pot and pan in the world. I am not joking. That aluminum pot that burned the shit out of my hand has got to go.
We're gonna have a feast.
We're going to have a feast. Yeah, no. You just need pots and pans to cook in. You don't need just 1 pot or 2 pots. You know, of course, our place came furnished. So it came with 2 pots. A small one and the big aluminum one. That is not mine. I did not buy that son of a bitch.
I buy that.
Why would you buy that? That's going to go in the trash.
Show you in the trash.
That's going in the trash.
You're going.
I'm telling you, that's gone. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have a big picture on the next thumbnail of a big pot in the trash. Good morning and Merry Christmas. We wish you the longer you're here, you will be blessed with wisdom. But if you aren't blessed with another beer, You're blessed with it, and don't impact others. Yeah, I don't mess with others too much. I don't know exactly what he meant by that, but I don't. I don't. If I get a couple beers in my system, I'm a little bit funnier. I think the only time that I've had a couple beers in my system and been mad in the last 2 years is last night. I was mad last night, but nothing happened. I just went to sleep. Wait. Okay, have a good day buying diapers. I'm off to drop my daughter's snack off at school. You know what we did? We had a little high or a lot of some forethought, and she decided she's gonna have her lunch in there too. Or it's usually we make her lunch, and I have to go by and drop it off. Today, no. Is that guy with open wounds still getting around AC? Yes, I seen him yesterday. That's who I'm talking about. I seen him yesterday. The IOM. Is it IOM or LOM? Long? Good morning and Merry Christmas. No longer you're here and blessed with wisdom, but if you aren't blessed, have another beer and don't impact others. I've read that already.
What?
Foxy, that might be a good guess. Cannot promise anything. Right? We cannot promise anything, but I'm going to get her here and get 2 videos out of it. And hopefully they'll both be good. So if she comes, you never know. So I can't promise you anything. I've done it before and it didn't work out. I'm only here for Ding Smile. That's horrible. That's horrible. Do it again. I love you guys. Baby Duende Ernesto Calvera Diego, the 3rd newly emerging life to YouTube. That's the truth. Is our, I must confess. Waiting for Chubbs FC to get back on the drinking wagon. Oh, it's gonna happen. No, I didn't. Oh my God, I read this like a teleprompter. I just read it off there, Chubbs. It wasn't me that said that. Brian got me in trouble again because I did it like a teleprompter. I did it like, who's that dude? One of my favorite dudes, Will Ferrell, when he was the newscaster or whatever. I have a 90-pound Doberman Labrador mixed female dog that is 11 years old in May. Unfortunately, I can't afford to bring her with me next year. Plus, many renters don't allow dogs there. They're not going to kick you out. I just brought a pressure cooker, Perry. Good idea. I'm going to buy her so many gadgets when we get a new place. I think I'm going to wait till we get a new place, but I hate that pot. I hate that pot. Give the pot to Junior to collect the donations. He can play it like a drum. They do that. Oh, dudes, I'm going to have to. Oh, dudes, I messed up my whole damn live stream. Damn it, man. That's the next one on Sunday. I'm going to go over something about that because we're getting close to Christmas. I'm going to go over something about that, and I've got an hour and a half worth of material to talk about that. All you need is one small and one large wok, small, medium, and cast iron skillet, and a rice cooker. Yeah, we're going to keep the rice cooker. Ah, shit. Yeah, he got here. Hold on. He got here 56 seconds under the button. Hey, Jeff. Howdy, y'all. Oh, Scoot's here now, too. And you guys got here right at the tail end of this. Right. I mean, real tail end. To be honest, I really don't care for you. The more I watch you and listen to you, you're good now with most vloggers, tools. And when you confront them in person, they never keep the same energy. It's funny. Yeah. Most vloggers are different on cam than off cam. I don't know. What you see is what you get, really. When I'm in a good mood, you're going to see this or whatever. When I meet someone for the first time, yeah, you're not going to see the same energy because you don't know how they're going to react, basically, and you don't know them. So that might be the case in this case too. But Yeah, I'm the same guy on as the same guy off, but I might be a little more quiet when I first meet you. You know? Isn't that right?
A bit.
A bit.
A bit.
But no, Steve, see, Steve's converted. We converted you, Steve. I told you it would happen. That we'll just get you one subscriber at a time. Steve, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Come over to the dark side. Anyway, yeah, I enjoyed your questions, to be honest. It got me talking about money and YouTube. I'm not scared to talk about anything. Well, there are some things I'm scared to talk about. I didn't get the reminder. Yeah, there's a little bell on there. If you hit the bell, sometimes it'll remind you. Sometimes it won't. And you need a good cast iron Dutch oven. Yeah, I want to get her everything. I just want to buy her everything. I want to get her Cadillac Seville. Yeah, people come just to watch Ding. She's carrying the baby. It's a good thing. But if you please now, she's going to have new contract demands when you guys do that. And it's tough. It's tough.
So what?
When you say they just come to watch Ding. I like tail ends, like the butts. Get some chickens and a pig. Yeah. If I had someone to help us take care of chickens and a pig, I would. I would like a garden also. I've never had a garden, but I know how that goes. I lose interest so quick. So I know how that would go. Matter of fact, we got eggplant that are.
You have to water it.
No, they're growing. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I know I'd lose interest in it pretty quick. This is the only thing after a year I haven't lost interest in. You know, and Ding, of course. No, I just said and Ding. I could say ugly in person is way better. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Most of the time I'm taking a lot of stuff in. Now, like the time Jeff was with me a couple months ago, we were taking in the sights, and I was just kind of mellow because it was a mellow town. I kind of take on the town's vibe. And the kid is okay too. Not sure about the host. Yeah, sometimes Ding really gets into it, but lately she hasn't. She's been thinking about the baby, and if she talks, then the baby's gonna be a wiggle worm. So I ran into them some, sit around. Mm. Mm. That one there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. No, I just don't like that type of content. Very negative. I'm back. My wife told me to stay in the truck in the heat. That's what she tells me too. They don't care. These Filipinos don't care. I'm not your father. George Smiley's. My wife loves the nonstick pans and pots I got her. Easy to wash and clean. I'm going to get her nonstick too, but I want to get her cast iron too. I want to give her a choice. Hard part is to teach the Filipina not to wash the cast iron with a tub of soap and steel wash pads. LOL, right. You want them to get a little,
Oily?
I don't know. You oil those. We'll get a YouTube thing. We still got 39 on here hanging out. You want to hang out a little bit more? I will. My wife, they wants a whole pig for Christmas and New Year's. And they're selling for 10,000 pesos now. $200, a little less. Ding already has a chicken and a pig. It's called Ugly. That's right. I am a chicken too. Man, that's why we were talking about earlier. We were filming people in public, and I don't want to film people in public. They get pissed off. They start throwing hands. I don't want any of that. I just love everybody. Chicken choker. He's going to go off topic. He's allowed. Chicken choker. And once you've been here 10 times, you're allowed to go off topic. Ready? Willing to trade Amway stocks for Dairy Queen Sunday coins. Willing to consider pay donation to Ugly for $14 a trade. Pulling for you, James. Off topic, willing to trade and my stocks for dairy foods and liquids. Willing to consider a pay donation. Huh?
What?
Okay, let him go to sleep, baby. Tell everybody bye.
Wag! The little mockingbird wants to sleep.
All right, Ding's gonna go. We're gonna stay on for 10 more minutes. How about 10 more minutes? I made my top 10 vloggers I watch video, and you made my top 10. Thank you very much, Wayward. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do too. You guys don't know. Do you have an oven? Yes, we have an oven. We're one of the lucky ones. We do have an oven. You know how many times it's been turned on? And that's what Foxy Oxy's gonna do when she comes by. She's gonna bake you guys something. If I can get her to do it. I shouldn't have gave away the secret. I shouldn't have, but Scott Smiley said Foxy Oxy. No nonstick. Baffed. Baffed. I don't know acronyms, guys. Baffed. Comes off and nasty. Okay. Dang, 10 times and I have to watch you? That sucks. I agree. I agree. Scoot, you the man. I think those guys that popped the Russian on Walking Street were Ukrainian. They could have been. They're calling them Aussies or whatever. I don't know. I don't want to get anybody in trouble or say anything different. But yeah, you know, if you're upset with a dude or whatever, tell him you're upset with him. You don't have to hit him. Especially from the back. I just don't think that was cool. But people are going to do what they do. Dairy Queen coins from the 80s. I don't know. Bye, Ding and Samurai. Yeah, they're gone for the day. Miss Chicken says hi to the beautiful mama. I'll just do it for her. Yeah, oh my God, too. I don't mean to brag. But my wife's down already, and she's down almost to playing weight already. What the hell's going on with these Filipinas? They get big, they drop their baby, and it's gone. Everything's gone. Everything's back to normal. Almost. But she, Wayward, you know. Oh, that's right. Scooter's right. I might have made number 10. I just do a top 8. I usually do a top 8. It'll be done again next year. I do it every year. I did it the first one for my 17-foot luxury RV back when I was off in the grid in Georgia. I did a video for that. It takes a long time, and you have to ask permission from everybody. I didn't ask Philly for permission. So I just put no footage available for Philly when I went through it. But you know, and we're gonna see who I watch this year. You know, I've actually Chubbs is gonna probably make the list this year because I've watched him a lot. He's been. Oh, let me say something. There's a certain YouTube vlogging couple that totally surprised me. I get mad at the gossip channels and all that, John. Everybody knows that, or everybody that's been here knows that. I don't partake in it unless it's got something to do with Gojo. Anyway, so they mentioned me on their live stream and they said, enjoy your damn content, dude. People are so cool most of the time. Most of the vloggers I've got great response from. So I really can't bitch about nobody. But most of the vloggers, not all the vloggers, but most of the vloggers I've got total 100% support. They laugh at what I do. I appreciate them all. Is your oven gas or electric? It is electric gas. Blab. I don't know what that one means. It might just mean you keep blabbing. I'm still not comfortable being recognized. It's only been a few times, but one at Tequila Reef, a total nutcase. It's time I made one of those vids. I'm going to tell you what. It's funny. I've got a small 7200 subscriber thing. If I walk from here to Phillies and back, I get recognized twice. So it's kind of weird. I don't understand. Regular guy and Philly must be stars. I mean, they got to get stopped 10 times a day. That's incredible. And now I wonder, because regular guy, I can't say how he feels about it, but he gets stopped 10 times a day. That's incredible. I'm sure he does. And I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Sometimes I don't know what to say, you know. I didn't say he was in the top 5. It's okay. It's okay. Last week I was watching this guy, Honey Bunny. Been watching his videos for a week now, and let me tell you, he's broker than broke. There are some that are broke. I don't know his financial situation, but yeah, there's some that are broker than broke. On Sunday, hold on, I'm going to call you out. On Sunday, you said a certain vlogger, you watching him. And now, let's see. I've been watching this guy for a week now. Have I lost you, Brian? Have I lost you? Do I need to do those types? Maybe I'll do them. Now it's just us boys. That's right. Let it go, guys. Take off the kit gloves. Take off the kid gloves. They could be Aussies. I got sucker punched in Thailand by one for asking a girl where the bathroom was. So I had to fight back and ended up in tourist jail that night. We can talk now. He did make the top of the bad blogger list from the Duma vlogging dudes. I probably did. And if I did, I want to look at it. I want to see it. I don't watch too many dudes. Gotta run. See you guys. That's Scott Smiley, I think. No Sunset Traveler. Take it easy, Sunset. And we'll talk about that more. Maybe I'll do a panel discussion on one of these 2 days. It won't be Sunday because so it'd have to be Wednesday. That might be a good idea. Maybe I'll do a panel discussion. What do you guys think about that? We still got 40 in here. What do you think about doing a panel discussion? Does everybody have a camera on there that wants to be on it? Sunset's gone now. So it was his idea. What was that blue thing she wore right after birth? I don't know. The baby or Dingster? Later, Sunset. Oh, we still got more. We still got more. Wayward Traveler. I think pro-life. Yeah, I don't watch him at all. Not at all. And I don't know who Bread Gang is. Yes, those business cards they hand out, perhaps. I got recognized twice by like meeting them and asking how I can improve my channel. I gave you some advice, but you didn't listen to me. Honey Bunny said his money budget is $300. That's all he gets a month. I don't know. Yeah, I think he makes more than I do. That's for sure. Let's Mufasa's here. We waited. We stayed on just long enough so I could get Mufasa on here. I missed 40 minutes of the show. How dare you? You missed an hour and 43 minutes. An hour and 43 minutes, Mufasa. I got recognized once, but by the police. I lost them in traffic. You guys like, share, subscribe. Hit that like button. It helps the algorithm. And, of course, that title might bring some people in this week. James, I only watch Honey to see the day he records himself getting... Yeah. It could happen. It could happen. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. Later, Sunset. Have a good day. Yeah, it depends on the topic. I don't know how long we could carry a topic, any type of topic, without getting off of it. So maybe we'll figure out something. Maybe I'll start that next Wednesday. I don't know. I got to get in touch with a few people before. So Sunday, you guys plan on coming in Sunday, and let's talk about this a little further. And maybe we can get some drum up some support for your websites or your channels, and you guys can give your opinions on stuff also. As you can tell, I was being serious that time. Ding, look like a belly support. Yes. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's one of those cheap little basically a belly support thing. And it wasn't one of those expensive ones. Like a weight belt, kind of, to support her. She got a cut down there. Morning, ugly. Morning, Marcus. Guys, for you guys that have just got in here, I'm sorry. We're fixing to get off. Ugly, you say hello to King Samurai. Yeah, he was in here for about an hour, hanging out. Now, see, that's the thing. Someone else just said that about the cook. I think Scott just said that about the cooking videos. I enjoy making those, so I'm going to keep making them, but they're not real big hits. So just so you know. But I will keep making them for sure. We enjoy making them. I'm going to try to condense them a little bit more. Maybe they're too long for you guys, but they're not the big hits I thought they'd be, especially with the Dingster yelling at me and all. I'm still around. I do like seeing subs chatting on screen, especially when they don't agree. It's awesome. So we'd have to come up with, would you be interested in getting on a panel? I don't know if I've got 4 people that can be on a panel in this thing. It might be only 2. I'll find out. I'll look it up. I'll check it out. And Sunday we'll talk about it. And then maybe we can make it work on the next Wednesday. If you're wanting to be on it. I know a lot of people that have channels that would like to be on it and have opinions on topics. So might be a good idea. Might be a really good idea, as a matter of fact. Maybe we can get some bigwigs in here too. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to do that. Someone to come up with it before I do on Wednesday. Guaranteed. Thank you for staying on late. Yeah, we're going to stay. We stayed on for a few minutes too long, but I wanted to answer these. Put in comments too. Yeah, put in comments too. Yeah, I do get scared when people approach me in public too. I wouldn't even go now, guys. I wouldn't even go now, but I got to go pee. Yeah, I have to be careful driving when I go back because my wife won't be there for me to tell me, the traffic cop, that she's nagging me. And I did the infraction to get her to stop. Welcome back, Sunset Travel. By the way, I published some music. Oh, Scott, we need to talk about that on Sunday then. We'll talk about it. Now, I won't be here on Sunday. Well, we're not going to do the live stream with the panel on it on Sunday, but we are going to do one. I think that we've been bringing it up for a while. I don't know how many people I can get online on once. I'd like to get 4, me and 3 others, and me moderate most of it. And just so we don't cuss each other out, it'd be good. Can you and Kit do a video riding around town? There's a problem, Brian. They have a new law out. This is true. They're going to warn us till the 2nd of January. And after the 2nd of January, they say they're going to impound them if they're on the big streets. So, but me and Kit will do videos. I love doing videos with Kit. That's my alter ego. People yell. People start talking to Kit like he's real, which cracks the hell out of me up. And I used to do it when I watched those sitcoms when the horse talked or whatever. So it turned out to be a good thing. Topics: dating or being married in the Philippines, taking your wife to the country, yes and no, age gap dating, or a few good. There's 100 of them. 100 of them. We would have a blast. I think we'd all have a blast. Ding and the baby are looking great. Strong work. Thank you, Cool Breeze. I appreciate you. I did a video on homemade chicken fingers and my family's wife never heard of double battering chicken. Yeah, we would do different stuff. Okay, guys, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. I'm going to go through these comments real quick because someone here's got to pee. I don't know if you do. Ready? Here we go. Here goes the speed zone. I don't know what they'll call it. The Ding and you were fussing at each other was what made the vid. Yeah, we enjoyed that too. I watched the others live as entertainment. If you're buying the beer, I'll talk. It's boring in province life. True. I like how Ding sits back and makes faces when Ugly says something stupid a lot of times. Marcos did a video on how to clean a leather jacket. And you can do how to wash ball caps. Yeah, I'm not that famous yet. No one would come to watch. I'll get 5 views. Golly jeepers, guys. When I say I'm going to go, you guys turn on the comment maker. Adios, Ugly. Can you drink while you're on your panel? Sure you can. Hell yeah, open panel. I love me some Jerry Springer. White trash, emotional, unstable, environmental shows. It's a complete win for all. Thank you, Chicken Choker. It's gonna be done. That would be a perfect addition to this channel. This is no joke. I could probably get a few good guys on here. I can probably work in to get 20 minutes with one of the bigger vloggers on here. It'd be a win-win for everybody. I agree, Chicken Choker. And Sunset Travel, that was a damn fine idea. I mean, we talked about it earlier, but I didn't think of the scope, what we can do with it. We can really make this thing go. I really think we can make this thing go. And if it goes slow, I can make it go. I'm going to make it go. If you think province life is boring, then you're doing it wrong. Woo. Okay, see y'all later. Yeah, go pet your dog. Pet your dog, Brian, and watch Honey Bunny. Bob Barker's here, didn't say. No, that's Chicken Choker. I thought that was Bob Barker. Be safe, Chicken Choker. You be safe, and thank you for all your input today. I guess it depends on the province. Bye-bye. Thank you. Hold on. Thank you and goodbye. I'm requesting a video on how to clean mud from shoes. All right. All right, Chris, we'll work on that one. Later all. Scoot. Cleaning a toy. I'm not doing the Chris, I'm not doing that video. Couldn't have said it any better, Chicken Choker. See, he gave me a kiss. Maybe that was for Ding. If you do a DNA test on little Samra, you... Oh, no. That's already been thought of. Yeah, we're going to do that. We are going to do that. I'll write it down again. I've got to put down 10 times, but it's going to be done. I think I have to do it for some of the paperwork. I think I have to do it. And I think I have to do it. There's no worries. That was funny. I said it online a couple weeks ago, and I said I got to get a DNA test. And some guy popped up, oh, you're worried? No, I'm not worried. I think it has to be done for some stuff. So, all right, Sunset. Yeah, we need to meet somewhere in the next week. So, Sunday, if you would get on here and we'll meet somewhere in the next week. Oh, no, you're out of town. Ugly, you don't, and don't do a video on how to use the taboo after taking a crap. No one needs to see that. No, I'm not going to do that either. Do a video on LDR. Scott's you never let up, man. You never let up. With that, guys, I'm going to leave you. Enjoyed this one immensely. Thank you guys very much for being here. We love y'all. Ding does too. And so does little Samurai and Minnie. Till the next time, stay ugly, my friends. You guys are the best. We got the best group in the stratosphere.